Hi everybody. My camera messed up when I came inside and it cut off somehow, and it's just too hot out there to redo that, and also they're out there mowing. You wouldn't be able to hardly hear me, so this is part two, I guess. I'm sorry about that, but I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything on the phone, I don't think. I mean, unless it bumped up against something. But what I lacked was today's tidbits, and I know everybody likes today's tidbits, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Sorry about having two videos, though. What is a boomerang earthquake? A boomerang earthquake occurs when a rupture initially... Oh, let me turn this fan back on. I was going to go back out and do it, but it's just too hot, and it's so humid, and they're mowing up there. A boomerang earthquake occurs when a rupture initially spreads in one way from the initial break, but then turns and runs back oppositely at higher speeds. Such quakes have never before been recorded scientifically, but one strange earthquake with 7.1 magnitude was recorded near the mid-ocean ridge on the Atlantic seafloor in 2016. This air mass limits hurricane formation over Atlantic. The Saharan air layer, or SAL, is a massive, very dry, dusty air that forms over the Sahara Desert in summer. Then it travels across the Atlantic to reach the U.S. during June and July. This thick dust layer heats the air by absorbing solar radiation. Thus, it inhibits the formation and intensification of thunderstorms that power a hurricane. New York City was once covered in ice. Long ago, the New York landscape laid under thousands of feet thick, glittering blue ice sheet. New York City marks the southernmost boundary of the ice sheet that once covered much of North America. The ice over Manhattan would have buried even the tallest skyscraper. It was so heavy that it depressed the underlying bedrock. Wow, never knew that. Crews reach plane crash site in southeast Alaska. Improved weather allowed crews to access the site where a sightseeing plane crashed last week in southeast Alaska, killing 6 people. The National Transportation Safety Board's Alaska Division stated that the wreckage would be returned to Ketchikan. The plane was crashed on a mountain while returning from the Misty Fords National Monument. Is the Red Sea ever red in color? The Red Sea is an inlet of the Indian Ocean between Africa and Asia, and the waters are usually blue-green. Occasionally, the seasonal trichoseme bloom, a red-colored algae, does turn the water into reddish-brown. The sea's name is a direct translation of its ancient Greek name, Erythra thalassa. I think the Red Sea is a little easier to pronounce. Saturn also experiences spring. Like Earth, Saturn also experiences spring equinox in March when the sun is exactly overhead at the planet's equator. At this time, the shadows of Saturn's extensive rings compress into a single narrow band cast onto the planet. When seen from Earth, the planet's rings look dramatically shortened and limited during the equinox. Rare coastal waterfalls along California coast. California has 2 coastal waterfalls or tide falls. The famous Midway Falls in Big Sur and Alameda Falls in Marin County. The 80-feet Midway Falls is considered one of the most beautiful coastal waterfalls in the world. It plunges from the granite cliff into the Pacific below. Alameda Fall is a lovely creek that cascades onto the beach below. If you hear something, kitty's scratching underneath the door. Helicopter crashes into Russian lake, 8 missing. A Mi-8 helicopter carrying tourists crashed and sank into a deep volcanic crater lake on the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia's Far East. The temperature in the lake was 41 to 42.8 Fahrenheit, and the survivors had to swim 29.5 feet up from the sinking helicopter to reach the surface. The rescue workers are searching in the lake for 8 missing people. Wow. That's terrible. California professor arrested for setting fires. Gary Stephen Maynard was arrested on August 7 in California's Lassen National Forest under suspicion of deliberately starting the ranch and the Conard fire. The 47-year-old criminal justice professor is accused of setting fire near the Dixie Fire. Only 27% of the blaze has been contained, despite over 5,000 personnel's efforts. Why would you do something like that? Rainbow clouds spotted in central Florida. On August 8, people from Brevard County of Florida posted pictures of beautiful rainbow clouds. As per the meteorologist, the phenomenon is cloud iridescence. According to NOAA, the phenomenon happens because of diffraction. Diffraction occurs when small water droplets scatter through sunlight. And that's it for today's tidbits. Like I said, I don't know what happened, but I couldn't, I had already done that like 15 minutes of outside, and I should have stayed, but you probably wouldn't have been able to hear it that good with those big old commercial mowers running back and forth, So I thought I'd come in, and then I sat down here to do it, and it was it wasn't paused. I mean, it was like it was wanting to start a new video. I mean, the camera was on, but the pause button was gone, and that's what happens. The pause button doesn't come on until, it comes on when you press it, and then it shows a red dot while it's on. And then when I sat down here, it didn't show the red dot. It just showed the record one. So anyway, something like that doesn't usually happen, but I just couldn't do it over again, y'all. It wouldn't have been the same, and it was hot, like I said, and humid, and them guys make a lot of noise when they're mowing. So anyway, I hope you still enjoyed it, and I hope you'll press that like button. That helps my channel. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I'm not for sure what all we'll be doing, but I know we'll be doing Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews tonight. So, all right, everybody, we'll see you later on. Have a great day, and God bless.